Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Diehm stream. Today, we're going to be doing our super streamer origin story with the amazing GGAAHHHH! At least that's how I would say it. Today, we're being joined by the super awesome GGAAHHHH. We're going to be getting to know a little bit about his... I love it. We're going to be getting to know a little bit more about how he got into Twitch, what he feels his niche is, and he's going to give us a little bit of advice for any aspiring streamers who want to do something similar as well. So guys, without further ado, we're being joined here by Sir GGAAHHHH, or Rob, as you might call him. How you doing today?
I wasn't expecting that. That came out of nowhere. I just saw myself on the screen that we're sharing, and I'm like, oh God, it's live time. Here we go. Oh my Lord. What's up? How you guys doing? How you doing today, man?
I am excellent. How are you today?
Yes, I am fantastic. I got off work. I'm here. I'm having a good time. I'm ready.
I want to say we both got off work similarly, at a very similar time.
I think we're both CST.
Yes, we are Central Time.
Yeah. So that's what it is.
Yeah. I had just gotten off, and then I was doing a little bit of cooking, and then I ran in here and got everything ready to go. I've had my computer on all morning though to make sure nothing, nothing goes wrong.
Nothing breaks down.
Yeah.
Oh, it's streaming though. It's how it goes. Everything breaks. It doesn't matter what. You can check everything and it just will stop working halfway through.
Oh yeah. Well, starting your computer and then I have the worst time operating immediately after startup, as opposed to giving it a good hour to kind of turn everything on.
Yeah.
Aqua Topaz, welcome to the Diehm stream. How's it going? The tech gremlins always are an issue. Yes, I 100% agree with that.
Absolutely.
Well, hello.
Hi, Aqua.
So, okay, I like to ask people whenever they drop in, GGAAHHHH. I like to, the first questions we like to kind of get into, let's talk about the super streamer origin story. How did you get into Twitch? How long ago has it been? What got you into it? Becca Bear 101. Bear, I'm gonna call you Bear. How you doing?
Hi, Bex.
So
me. Yes, you want to know about me?
That's
what we're doing right now. Okay. So I have been streaming since, what year are we in right here? I think I've been streaming since 2017. It's been about 2 years since I've been on Twitch, 1 year since I've been affiliate, a whole nother year before. And I just started streaming with my friends a long time ago. I think we started off just randomly. We started off because one night we were just sitting there playing games with each other, getting really, really drunk. Don't drink, it's bad. But I
don't know.
Yeah, I know, right? It's coming from me.
Drink responsibly.
My chat would know. Yes, drink responsibly.
Drink responsibly.
Yeah, so we do a thing where we used to get drunk every Friday night and play games, every night, and we'd just get shit-faced drunk, just me and my friends, and we'd play games like that. But no, about 2 years ago. 2 years ago we started it. So I started playing games with my friends. It was me and two other guys who I've known for a long time. And we would sit there and we would give really, really shitty commentary to my friend who was not very good at games, but really liked to get drunk. And we would talk in the background and he would stream. And it started to progress more and more and more into it just being more of a solo thing. So I started streaming on my own after that point and hanging out with my other friend who used to do it with us. And he would drink and then he would give commentary. And then it just progressed more and more into a solo thing. They stopped caring about it. I started caring about it more. Yeah, we got into weird things about it. But yeah, I've been streaming for about 2 years. And about 2 years back, we started playing games. And we started to do things like Binding of Isaac and playing Call of Duty Zombies and stuff. And just doing it live on stream and just talking to random people. And I was a real shitty at it. I was not a good streamer. Back then we went by the name Ramrod, which is even worse than GGAAHHHH. And it's not good.
You won't forget it. You won't forget it.
No, absolutely not. I did a throwback stream because I have those VODs saved. Like you were saying before, we used to save things religiously. I have those old VODs saved and they were crappy. But I would sit there and people would talk in chat and I would just stare at the screen and play the games and I wouldn't talk to anybody. You're pulling stuff up on screen, man.
Whoops.
Doing it.
Sorry.
Yeah, and then about a year ago, we decided that I wanted to take the route more art. So back when Twitch Creative was a thing, I bought a Cintiq tablet, which is my method of choice now at this point, and I started streaming solely art. And since then, we've grown tenfold, probably like a crazy amount since we started doing that and just putting art out online and just getting people in and talking about it and just chilling out with me, which is amazing because it's nice to be away from toxicity of game channels. I don't know if you've been there, but some game channels are really toxic. We don't get trolls in art. It's actually surprising.
That is interesting. I've never thought about that before. I've only done like a few, like just like I'm making an emote today, guys, and then like, you know, but I've never thought about like are there trolls? We are the trolls in art.
It's true, but art is super sweet. The art community is like super supportive. Like no matter who you meet in there, they're gonna like talk you up and hype you up. I've been rated by like large people, small people, and just everybody's just so kind. It's ridiculous.
That's awesome.
Becca, you control me? No, you can't. You never control me.
You can't be trolled.
Can't be trolled. I'm untrollable.
You're untrollable.
Untrollable.
I get trolled constantly. I get the names.
Yeah.
My favorite was Therapist Brad. That one took me a little while, and I was like, oh. I had someone come in and spoil the end of Endgame in the middle of one of these interviews, actually.
Oh.
And I'd seen it, but it was not really fan.
Saddest
Oh,
moment.
my sister from she lives in North Korea currently, is dropping in. She says hi. So that's HD Ho back there. She sees the weird pervert trolling from time to time pop up. She always happens to be there too, and she's the most offended. She's like, "What?
Yeah.
What happened?" And I'm like,
"What are you saying?"
Oh, South Korea. Sorry, sis. South.
Oh yeah, you don't want to be in North Korea.
No, she's not in North Korea.
You don't want to be in North Korea. It's not for you. Becca, I love you 3000.
It's not for Americans. It's not for Americans.
I'm getting fraud called as I'm doing this. Stop fraud calling me.
Mighty Jokers. Well,
hey,
welcome to the Diehm stream. Thank you for joining Team Diehm on the Diehm stream.
Doug Dimmadome of the Dinsdale Dimmadones.
Yeah, that's right. So where does GA come from? How did you settle on the name GA? Do you have fun with it? You gotta have fun with that, right?
I don't have any fun with the name. I don't say it any different. I don't say it like everybody else says. I legit just say GA. And at this point, I'm just like, call me Rob. It's like,
hey guys, I'm GA.
hey guys, I'm GA. Welcome to the stream. My name's Rob. I'm here to hang out with you.
Welcome to GA.
Yeah, it's I get more pleasure from other people saying my name because no matter where I go and whoever's chat it is or whatever we're doing, somebody will yell it or call it out or say it in just like a really, really weird voice.
Yeah, I was just thinking that's got to be the best.
Pleasure. And people will call it out of chat. They'll pick it out. It's one of those names which is easily recognizable. Nobody else has this fucking name. It doesn't matter. This is who I am at this point.
People hate my name. They hate I pop in. They're like, you need to change that. And I'm like,
the Diehm
but
stream.
It's my name already. Well, because they read Diehm and they're like, Diehm.
Diehm.
I'm like, just call me Jay.
Just call me Jay. He's made up his mind. He's like, just call him Jay, guys. All he cares about.
One guy goes, no. I was like, okay.
I'm calling you Diehm.
Well, he's like, I'm never gonna remember that. Sorry. And I was like, oh, it's fine. No, it's
Jay.
Whatever.
Jay's like a super simple name.
Right? Yeah. I don't know. I'm like, this is just kind of my podcasting Twitch page, so you know,
it's where I come to hang out and have fun. Becca, you're saying MSM, but it stems from AOL. AOL Instant Messenger back in the day. So it was 7th grade for me, and I'm 27 now, which means that I was roughly 13.
I did not AOL once. I MSN.
No, you did not AOL. I had sections. I labeled them off where we had cool kids, and then we had my friends, and the cool kids were the people that I wanted to talk to, but never got the privilege to talk to because I wasn't very popular.
Yeah, you know.
Funny how times change, girls in 7th grade.
Yeah, see?
Yeah,
I bet
look
you're
at me
dreaming
now,
about
Dad.
that Twitch streamer money.
You didn't even know this was a thing back then. Oh, yeah, the good old AOL Instant Messenger days, and basically it stems from in 7th grade, maybe it was 8th grade. I might have been 14 or 13. Regardless, I was around that age. I think it was 8th grade because I was friends with a guy named Wes. And before this, even before all of this, I went by the AOL Instant Messenger name of Evil Dwarf 33, which is super lame now that I look back on it, and I don't know why I did that, but I was friends with this guy named West, and how it went down is one day I woke up and he's like, I got a new screen name, and his screen name was the stupidest thing that I think I'd ever seen in my life, and essentially what it was is it was Scream, but it was SSCCRREEAAMM, and I'm like, this is the stupidest name that I have ever seen. How can I make fun of Wes? And I came up with the name Ga because it's another just random noise you make when you're doing stupid shit. So I'm like, Ga! And that's what I'm going to call it. And it was 2 G's, 2 A's, 5 H's. And it started off being a joke. And it slowly came to the fact that I realized that, you know what? If I'm going to sign up for shit online, like this name is never taken. Nobody has Ga. If anybody has Ga, it's me. I have Ga. It's never taken. I don't have to add numbers at the end of it. It's easily recognizable. And I was like, holy fuck, this is me. And I have been Ga on everything ever since 8th grade. And I'm impressed by it. It's grown.
Brilliant branding. I mean, it's fun to say.
100%.
I mean, I look like so the first thing I ever saw from you, I'm on Twitter, like anyone, and all of a sudden I see you. Like I see you speed arting, and I'm like, holy shit! And then I'm like, okay, what's this guy's name? Must be complicated. I'm like, God! And I was like, not complicated. I will never forget this man's name.
Super easy.
Boom.
Really recognizable. Why is my origin name Ga64? Because I have the original account Ga, and I do not know what email I put it under, what password it is under, and I can now recover the account, and that is why I'm Ga64.
Yeah. Okay. So I saw an advertisement the other day for something that I think I might actually want to invest in. It is a thing you pay like a monthly subscription, and what it does is it saves all of your passwords ever, and then you just use one password to log into that thing. Like,
yeah.
And I'm like, that's, you know what? It might be worth it if because like. You just I understand it. You should be protected and you should be smart about your email shit, but that also should be my goddamn option. If I want to come up with a complicated ass password, that's fine. But if I want to make my password super hackable, just please let me. Just please.
All right. It's no different than Google, telling me what my password should be when I sign up for something.
Yeah.
Like, it's just everybody fucking knows.
But Google gives you the option.
Someone will find it. Yeah, Google gives you the option, but someone can still find that. It doesn't matter.
Yeah. Get on any other thing, though, and they're like, no, you need a capital letter and an exclamation mark and 4 numbers. And I'm like,
I need 4 special characters out of you or else this isn't going to work.
Yeah, I'm like, just let me have a hackable email, please.
Well, I've seen that password. Use somewhere else. You can't use it for the next 7 months. Ridiculous.
It is very ridiculous.
Apple has it on your keychain. Yeah, Apple does have a keychain. But I don't have a Mac. So I'm super sad.
I don't. Well, I'm okay with not having it. I think as an artist, though, you should have a Mac, right?
No,
I've heard it's good.
I mean, I have an iPad. Same concept. It's just whatever.
I've heard good stuff.
As an artist and as a video game player, sometimes you have to be like, I like video games more than I like art.
Yeah, as a gamer and as a streamer, I enjoy like Microsoft more than Apple.
I never switched to Apple for that. I enjoy what I'm doing with this, and I don't want to change it.
Yeah,
I'm already ready to go.
My sister is an Apple head. She's got an Apple computer at home, and she prefers it. She can afford that though.
That's the thing.
I can't. Like I'm lucky enough. Actually, she sent me the PC that I'm using right now. It was her husband's old PC, which is still 9,000 times beefier than the PC that I have. So huge shout out to HD Hoback for being. I would call her a producer on this channel.
There you go.
Yeah, it's very nice. But but yeah, she's more of a Mac. I'm far away from that. My boss and I constantly argue over like Android versus Apple, and I'm like, I'll take my Android.
Yeah, I don't know, I posted something on Twitter once, and some guy was like, he screenshotted my response, and then he saw that it said Twitter for Android, and he like took a picture of that, and then he commented in my thread. He was like, "Yikes!" And I was like, "What? Like, are you kidding me?
That's so much energy to
What does
put
it matter
into
what I
that.
use Twitter on?"
Yeah.
So I, of course, screenshotted it back on his that said iPhone and said, "Yikes!" I mean, I had to. It's the only way. You fight fire with fire. What is he doing? Why? What does it matter?
That's the most energy I've ever heard put into something that ridiculous. Like, why?
And then he followed me though, so it was okay.
Oh,
I was
well,
instantly
okay.
relieved. I was like, "All right, man. If you're gonna," and he comments on my shit now, so it's whatever.
And then you just become best friends.
iPhone users, yeah, right. Now we're going to the mall together. You know, we're hanging out on the weekends, buying popcorn.
Just buy popcorn.
Ah,
Gonna go see
whatever.
Avengers together. You know.
Yeah, the new one.
Yeah.
Oh, rip Spider-Man.
Okay. Here's the deal, though. No one knows if that's true or not. Like they
I
spoke
don't
too
know.
soon. They're like the first deal didn't go through, and they were like, it's all falling apart. And it's like, no, calm down. They
If
haven't
there's anything that I
finished.
trust Sony for, it's to fuck everything up.
Oh well, yes. I mean, they pumped out two. They had a deal where another company made movies for them. Like literally, Disney made those fucking movies for them.
And they were magnificent.
And they were so good. And then they were like, Disney was like, can we have like some of that money? And Sony was like, no, like, get out of here.
Yeah, I know. They're
Which-
doing so well with Marvel, but you know they're fucking up Star Wars.
Yeah. Well, we'll see the next. Give the next Star Wars. I think they just put the wrong personage. Like Rain, was it Rain Johnson? I think was his name. Ryan Johnson or whatever. He like that guy. I don't know what was up his ass when he was making that movie, but he was pissed about something. For sure.
He's an angsty little guy.
Yeah, because
Got problems.
that whole movie was like fuck you to The Force Awakens, the entire Last Jedi, and so this next movie is put in other people's hands. I think they'll be fine. Like,
Hopefully, fingers crossed. I mean, I've got my fingers crossed.
because to be fair, they've made 2 Star Wars movies. Okay, technically 4 if you want to count Solo and Rogue One. So they made about
Solo
4
wasn't
Star Wars
bad.
movies. They made 20 like Marvel movies. Like,
Yeah, but they're kicking ass. All of them were just bangers.
after how many? Well, I mean, they've done good. You know,
Yeah. All right.
they've done
So
good, but
when
then until Ragnarok, even it took a while to like really get the rhythm, like to be like,
Yeah,
hey, let's
I
do
mean,
weird
something-
shit.
Somebody decided they wanted to be funny, but I mean, like Captain America, like the first Avenger was awesome. The first
Oh,
Thor
that's
wasn't
true.
bad. I mean, the first Thor was pretty cool. It's just that
I won't knock the Thor movies
the first
like everyone
two
else
Thors
does.
were good. They just weren't as good as Ragnarok, and that's like
Ragnarok was amazing.
where
Okay,
it comes in. Yeah, Ragnarok was so good.
so I guess we have to give it props to Guardians of the Galaxy, and then you got to give props to the Captain America movies because both of those are well. I really have a lot of appreciation for Winter Soldier, and then 3 was, I mean, it was good, but I mean, it was like basically the next Avengers movie, so you know.
Yeah.
So give them props there. But they made like 20 movies. How many of them turned out good and how many of them turned out okay? And now they're finally hitting this rhythm where it's like, okay, everything they're pumping out seems to be a really good job. They've had a lot of practice. Star Wars, I think they're going to need some time. I think they need time and
maybe.
practice.
Okay, I mean, I'll give them the benefit of the doubt. I just think, like Becca says, it's gonna suck.
I don't
I
know.
don't know why with She-Hulk.
There's a She-Hulk
Hulk is
coming
way
out
fun.
on the Disney Plus show service. I
There's
don't,
some weird things coming out on the Disney Plus show service,
they're
but it's gonna be awesome.
Yeah, they've learned their lessons from Netflix, and I
Yeah.
think they're gonna come out strong. Like they're gonna come out swinging. Hub Gaming 12, welcome to Team Diehm on the Diehm stream. Thank you for joining us. So well, that was really fun. I really enjoy shooting the shit with you so far. Thank you so much for dropping in, Ga.
Yeah.
This has been a blast
here.
already. So I like to ask people also, like, what we've talked a little bit about art. what do you feel your niche is? Like, if you were to describe yourself, like what your stream's about.
Whew. Now I was talking to Becca the other day, and we decided that as like an art streamer, like if you go into any art streams or anything like that, everybody's like super quiet, like super like you'll be able to concentrate and just focus on art. But I think I'm more loud, which is weird to say. Right now I'm super quiet, which is totally different from me. I'm a loud guy, and I bring a lot of energy into what I do every day. And even as doing art, which is something where you focus and concentrate on, I am like pushing way past that barrier, guys. We're bringing art mainstream. Let's do it. Creative's dead. Bring back art. And I swear a lot.
That's fine.
And I talk about dicks a lot.
That's fine as well. If dicks exist. I don't care
They
what anybody
are.
says. They exist. They're real.
They come in all shapes and sizes, all
Yeah.
forms, all fluidity.
Yep.
And they're ugly as shit.
I was, my little like fun bit that I always talk to friends about is like, sometimes you just look down and you're like, I don't fucking get it. Like,
Right? You ever just woken up, stare at yourself and be like, why are you like that?
Yeah, I don't understand why anybody likes you, but I appreciate that someone does.
You're gross.
What the fuck? I wouldn't say gross. If I look down and be like, you're gross, I'd be like, oh man.
I say that every day to myself, man. You're gross.
Oh no.
I hate you.
Have a good cry and insult your penis.
Yeah,
all day.
right? I hide it. I'm trying not to look at it. I don't want you to look back. The problem.
Well, that's why you should wear pants when you stream. I don't care what anybody says.
Yeah, I don't wear pants when we stream. That's the best part about streaming. You don't have to wear pants. Nobody can see you unless you stand up.
Oh man, I don't think this
That's
leather
why-
chair would work so well on my butt. I don't.
Assless chaps. The way to do it, man. It's the way of the future. They're breezy yet comfortable.
Oh.
They don't have to be leather either. Just cut some holes in sweatpants. You're good to go.
The way, like how hot these rooms get. Like, say you sit down in those chairs, like that, like just a standard computer chair, not a nice cloth one.
Yeah.
But like I got one of those pleather ones. You stand up, that's gonna rip right off. It's gonna be like a Band-Aid. I'm wearing
Yeah,
pants.
I don't want
I don't even
that.
care.
Each their own. I keep my room a chill 40 degrees Celsius.
Oh, there you go. I can't.
Not cold. It's really hot.
Oh, Celsius. You know what? Okay. Yeah. We're terrible.
Boiling.
I'm straight. I'm just a complete like one-minded American, unfortunately, and I can't think in Celsius. I constantly look at friends and go, "Is that hot?" They're like, "Yes."
It's so hot. It's so hot. It's not cold at all.
Yeah, that's not good.
I don't know what the translation is to Fahrenheit, but it's not good. It's very hot, very sweaty, very sticky, moist.
Oh, that's fun.
Yes. See, this is a perfect description. I am the most hyper art streamer, and I produce amazingness.
Oh my god.
That's how I should describe myself. That sounds way better than everything that I just said. Just so you know, I'm awesome. That's what sets me apart.
You know what?
Fuck.
Jesus. Talking to one of someone that I've interviewed before, Flaming Monocle. He
Awesome
always
name.
he described himself as like a villain, and
Yeah?
I'm like, well, okay, so what makes you villainous? And he's like, I just try to be like the most arrogant type of person, like,
He's just a d-bag on stream.
and he's just like, I'm awesome. Why wouldn't you love me? And that's how he promotes himself, and it catches. Like
you do it?
I'm just amazing. Of course, I'm amazing.
You just tell people not to sub, and then you're just an asshole. That's how it is, guys. Don't follow Jay. Don't follow him live right now. He's
don't hit
not
that-
even worth it.
Don't hit that follow button.
Yeah, fuck it.
I dare
Do
you.
it. Yeah, you gotta get in there. You gotta get there real close. Do it, you won't.
I dare you. Super easy. Feel free to hit that follow if you want.
Yeah, just to mention, you should follow.
But
do this
more
all the time.
importantly, if you're here, follow Ga. Go to Ga. Two G's, 2 A's, 5 H's.
I
5
do warn
H's.
you. I don't know when I stream, but it will happen. I'm like a pop-up show. Yeah, I come when I please.
No, no, Becca, that's too many G's, too many A's, and too many H's. I like your enthusiasm, but you'll never find him Googling that. Maybe actually you might actually. I don't know. I'm highly interested now.
Someone will pop up, I'm sure.
Oh shit!
It might not be me.
There'll be another.
I would use my real name, but
out
like
there.
some old guy that writes books has it. And it's just not fair.
On Twitch?
No,
Is that
on like the internet.
Oh, on the internet. I was thinking there's some old guy streaming himself writing books
That'd be
on
sick.
Twitch, and his name is
I'd
just
so watch that.
Rob.
I would sub. If that guy had my name, I would sub. I wonder if there's an actual me on Twitch that uses my name.
Look
I'm
up,
gonna look it up right now.
look up your name on Twitch.
Oh no, it's not a channel, guys. I can have it.
You could be Rob.
George Martin. I can be Rob, and I can be my last name.
There you go. There you go. That's awesome. Changing your name in 2 days.
Nobody knows who I am. It doesn't matter.
Don't change your name. I have a friend who highly regrets. She changed her name like a little while ago. She was like, I'm committing to a new brand, and then like immediately was like, that's a mistake, and now she's counting down the days going back to her old name.
Good luck. That's rough.
Oh yeah. Sounds a bit long there. Oh, nice.
Would you guys still search for me? You guys already follow. You don't even have to search for me. You already follow me. You're just gonna end up in my channel one day.
Who are you? Oh, you're
Never
Gah!
rebrand. Never rebrand.
I changed
hard.
from Diehm JD because for some reason when I was creating my username, I wanted to be super professional. And I created Diehm JD, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna switch it back to JDeem, and I switched it to JDeem, and people popped in and are like, who are you? Like I saw you on my follow list, and I'm like,
Not even that hard.
I'm like, Diehm, like that is the most unique fucking name.
The same name. It's just reversed.
Yeah, it's just a little switch. They're like, oh, okay, I remember you now. And I'm like, you watched me last week. What?
You were just here.
What
I changed it
happened?
while you were in chat.
It's like, who am I?
The thing is, you have to change your name when people have no idea who you are. And it doesn't matter what you do. Whenever you do it, you can be whoever you want. Then once you get followers, they're like, who are you again?
I should just
the old guy.
I should commit to changing my name once every 5 days. Well, okay, once every 60 because you can only do it every 60. I think you should every 60 days change your name and just have them be like, oh hey, ask Kento, how you doing?
Yeah.
Welcome in. How's it going?
He's here. Or she.
Change
it to Gah with 6 H's and oh my god, 3 G's? No, that's way too much.
3 G's, 6 H's.
I want 2G. I want to go back in the time.
We could have an epic oh, they're telling you to change it to Gah or me? Because I was like,
I don't know. Maybe you. If you want to change your name to Gah, I'll rap battle you. I mean, I don't rap or anything like that, but I'll rap battle you if that's what it comes to. If you change your name,
we could create like a beef, like an online beef.
We'll go to the Twitterverse.
Yeah, throw down with the Gahs.
I'll twat hard at you, my rap bars.
Don't twix my twiddle too bad.
I'm gonna twix the shit out of your twiddle.
Oh god. I want J too. Twitter drama hype. I dig it.
Oh, there's already too much Twitter drama, Aqua. We don't need any more Twitter drama. Streamer Twitter is like the most drama-filled Twitter ever to exist in the world. I swear it.
I'm actually really happy things have kind of settled down. Like it feels like it's settled down a little bit.
Right now.
Yeah, there was a lot of negativity like a couple weeks back. I was like, oh my god. Like,
people keep slandering people. It's Twitter's fault.
Yeah.
Everybody's like, cancel this person. There. Cancel this person.
Yeah, the cancel culture is strong.
Far. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
That's when I get real quiet. I just kind of hide. I'm like, no, I want nothing to do with this.
Getting off streamer Twitter for a while. It's getting violent again.
People are getting really divisive.
Another person throwing a cat.
If you feel that it's okay that this person threw a cat, unfollow me. I feel like yeah, you should get if something pisses you off, that's fine, but telling people to unfollow you because
unfollow me.
Yeah. I don't like that. I'm not a fan. I get it. I get being upset, and I think people should be upset, but I don't think you should start dividing yourselves.
Well, the cat thing pissed me off.
Yeah.
No, seriously, yeah. Fuck that girl. Just kidding. No, not really. Twitter drama.
Twitter drop. Okay, going to unfollow you right now. Oh, Aqua.
You're losing followers from this interview. I've got you. Don't worry, guys. Can we get some more unfollows coming over here for Jay?
Give me all the unfollow. Do it. I did.
We just told people to follow, and now we're telling them to unfollow.
This is the most rebellious podcast.
Yeah.
Hour there could ever
Suck
possibly
Jay.
be. Oh well. No, I don't know. I just try to get onto Twitter to have a better time. I never thought I would see it as divide, because like you get on Facebook and like all your family and friends are on Facebook and everyone is in like this political frenzy. At least for me on Facebook, like everyone I know is like is just very divided. Like I just, and everyone wants to share their own political shit on Facebook. I was like, I just don't fucking care anymore. And then I get on Twitter and people are like, look, watch me speed art these beautiful pictures. And I'm like, fuck yeah. Thank you for brightening my day. Like,
me.
Yeah, that's you.
I do that.
You seriously, you do. You brighten my day. Every time I see you speed art something. And it's always this like, the cool thing about your art is like, it's always something like incredibly colorful and just.
I like the vibrant.
It pops. Yeah, it just pops. And
it's
every
time I see it.
What's that?
It's got to stand out on the timeline. If it gets drawn with the rest of the crap, then what's the point?
It's so beautiful though. Like it is. It. Oh my gosh! Every time, and it just looks cool, and it reminds me.
Thanks, man.
I don't know. It reminds. Okay, if I were to get descriptive, maybe like a tag in a Tony Hawk game or something like that. Like it just.
Yeah.
It was fucking rad. It's just rad.
Yeah. Rad. No, I like that word.
You had a really cool thing you did too, where like people you had people draw. Like you're like, hey, draw these things and I'll spruce it up. And I want to see. And you had like an incredible response, didn't you?
I get a few.
Yeah.
two or three. I do okay for myself. But yeah, no, that was a cool thread. I like that one. It was cool seeing what people came up with. And because normally I'm just like sitting on my couch and I'm like, what am I going to draw today? And I just put the pen down and see what comes out. But like when I have direction, it's a lot easier to do it. So people drawing like submitting ideas was super cool. It was super cool to see what people came up with and what they had in their heads. And it was cool to be able to recreate that. And people enjoyed what I recreated. So it was a nice experience. I want to do more of it, but I got to get, more popular.
Okay, so let's talk about what was your response from that? Like,
for what?
Whenever you did the give me like a doodle, and then we'll see. J-Rec, welcome to the Diehm stream. How's it going? Just so you guys know, if you guys have any questions for God, drop it in the thing. We'll definitely be answering it. This is for all of us to get to know God better.
Yeah. So, what do you mean by response? So I can help you answer this.
On Twitter, so you did the picture, you did the thing like give me a doodle, give me a picture, and then I'll spruce it up. Didn't you have like a pretty strong response? Like how big was that? I feel like
huge.
I feel like the next day you were like, oh shit, this is more than I expected.
I think I had 7 off the bat. I think we're like 16.
Oh, seriously? Oh my God. I'm sorry. I'm blowing it up like huge, like you had hundreds.
You're blowing it up huge.
I'm getting so excited. Okay.
Yeah. I'm excited still, regardless. It's not gigantic, but it's enough. It's enough to get by for a bit. And then I'll do it again, and we'll see what we can get next time. We still have more to do. We're not done. I just mix them in with my other ones now.
Nice. Escanto, I think you said you were 27, right?
Am I missing questions?
Escanto wants to know how old you are. JRC,
I'm 27.
J-Rec just wants to know why you're so cool.
I was actually made in a laboratory, born this way. They injected me with horse semen at the age of like 3, and I think I just came out like this.
Part horse makes you fucking rad.
Yeah, I'm part horse semen, not horse. We didn't actually get the full horse, just the semen part. So I'm semen guy.
Part seahorse?
Yeah.
Or part seaman horse, like a part...
Like
a man, like someone was
like
already a seahorse man, and then you are now a seaman horse, but half man.
I don't mean it in a sexual way. I mean it like, what's that horse doing riding that boat? He's a seaman, So I'm part horsey man, and then I'm part me, and then we just kind of evolved over time together.
Becca's out. Becca was like, I can't even.
Hey, get back here. Get over here.
Just listen.
You want this. This is what you say. What is my dialect?
What? I think Escanto, are you a fish with a freaky face, or a horse with a freaky fish face, or a person with a freaky horse face? I think we're all persons.
The only I
think we're all persons, guys.
Freaky face, or a horse with a freaky fish face, or a person with a freaky horse face. Shit, I don't even. I'm a fish with a freaky face. Except I can't really swim. So I'm a shit fish.
Shit fish.
I'm a shit fish. All of the above.
That's where the man part comes in. Because if you couldn't walk and you couldn't swim, it'd be real fucking awkward.
Yeah, it's like the Little Mermaid.
She can't walk or swim.
Yeah, well, she couldn't walk at the beginning, and then she couldn't swim at the end. So technically, I'm still right.
Yes, you win. You win.
I win. She might have been able to swim at the end. I don't know. I never asked her.
All of the above.
What was the question? What are we talking about?
There was a question about your dialect. There was. Oh, why are you so awesome? Led us to your part.
Fishy man. I don't know. I just say shit and hope it comes out cool. You know? I hope for the best, and then once we get there, like it's all good. And then I guess I'm English, but English US.
Escanto wants to know where you're from. Central was like, I think the closest we'll just establish is your address is. No, I'm kidding.
I am from Central Standard Time, the Midwest of America.
Yeah, the Midwest.
Yeah, he's trying to pinpoint my location.
Yeah, he's trying to find you.
Knows where I am.
Oh no. I'm pretty open about like where I'm from. I don't like to call people out about where they're from, but I am like open. I did find out.
Look at her just calling me out. Illinois, there you go. Yes, I'm from Illinois.
Boom.
Thanks, Max.
I'm from Iowa, so we're like right next to each other. Yeah,
we are like right next to each other. We got that farmland.
We're like there. Yeah.
Yeah, we're like brothers.
Yeah, we are brothers.
We are.
We're related this whole time, haven't we?
Can you not tell?
Yeah.
I think we look very, very similar. If I were here, let me just take off the glasses.
I'd put mine on, but they're broken. So. Oh.
Same beard.
Same beard. Close. Yeah.
If I was to shave a little bit more, it'd be a little bit nicer. But
if I were to trim this up a bit, yeah.
I didn't have to impress him.
It's a popular Midwest look, I think.
That's the goatee.
Yeah.
I think it's a popular look for people who can't grow full beards. I think that's where we're at.
That's true.
I don't want to, I don't want to branch myself in with the rest of the demographic, but I definitely cannot grow a full beard myself. So this is what I do.
This grows in nice and thick, but then once this starts coming in, it just starts going out. Like it doesn't fill in; it just goes out.
Ooh, you need some beard stuff.
Look, I'm not doing it. I gave up. I
enjoy
how I look.
Grow out the soul patch.
I wanted to over winter, but
the soul patch.
No, the beard.
Oh, yeah, I thought you meant the soul patch. That's not
this part gets super fucking cold over winter, just right here.
We get some cold ass winters.
Yeah. Well, are you close to a lake?
Yeah, well, Michigan.
We don't have anything too big over by us.
I'm like
so
40 minutes away from Chicago, so like the wind chill's like nuts.
I almost got to move to Chicago once, many years ago. However, I couldn't afford to live, like, I got accepted to like an art school and I couldn't afford to go to
City's
said
super
art school.
Expensive.
Yeah. They wanted me to live in a skyscraper and I was like, that's not going to work.
Yeah, no, it's super expensive out there. It's like really shitty for like how much it costs. Answer these questions here.
Best Sonic character, favorite.
I gotta start with what artists inspire you, because that's like totally my alley and my ballpark.
Good one, yeah.
Alex Pardee. He's my absolute favorite artist of all time. If you guys don't know who he is, he's beautiful. He's like what style is geared off of. He's just a great man. Other people like I look at a lot of like people who draw like cartoonized people, I guess, like Lolish and like Dave Greco, I think his name is Dave Greco. And there's some cool ones like Skinner is sweet, and I gotta sneeze. Save by the sneeze. That's pretty much like my main influences. So like if you look at any of those guys, they draw some weird things. Alex Pardee is pretty much where my art is the direction that it's gone. He's super awesome. I would definitely recommend checking him out. He's a great guy too. So yeah. But I look at a lot of stuff that I can't do, like draw people, and like landscapes are super fucking pretty, and I cannot draw landscapes for the life of me. So you guys get monsters on the daily basis, and I try to draw all these other things that I just have no idea. And that's my life.
This is Deadpool, guys. If someone asked me what this is behind me,
yeah, the figure behind you is Deadpool without his mask on.
Yeah, no mask Deadpool. A friend of mine gave that to me for the stream, and I was like, I have a shelf of shit that I just throw all my stuff on, so people can see. I feel like I'm too lazy to do green screening.
Yeah, no, you're fine.
I used to, but then my wife was like, "That's ugly. Please get rid of it." And I was like, "All right, I'll work on that." Energy bits. Thanks, S. Kento.
Ah, super nice. Cheers.
Yeah.
I have like a thing where I don't like green screens, and I don't know why, but I think they're impersonal. And I feel like you having that cool thing in the back, like nobody would have asked you what's behind you if you would have had a green screen up there. They wouldn't have seen that Deadpool statue.
Right.
That's part of you now. That's your character.
See,
we missed that.
I like that, and it gives me an opportunity to kind of make use of these things behind me, and now I can put green light behind me. Like there's a lot of personality there. Like and you've got what are your colors? What do you got behind you?
Purple.
Purple. Okay.
It's just purple. I'm a purple man. This is all purple back here.
Okay. Okay. What is Deadpool's inside you? Thanks, Becca.
Deep.
Someone put this out. What is the most humiliating point in your life? That is a really random question, J-Rec. I feel like J-Rec might know something.
No. Most humiliating part of my life. God, it's like the whole thing. Except for like recently, like my life's been pretty awesome. But like, I don't know.
You feel like
popular?
That's the stick.
So like the whole beginning of my life was super like humiliating.
Oh. I don't know. I think you have to I've learned a long time ago that you have to humiliate yourself.
Oh, 100%.
It's a part of the process and the magic. What did you see, Becca? You said I saw that, Jay. That was what did you see?
Probably did something crazy, like scratch your balls, like touch your nose, give out signs. I don't know. She sees all.
I did this.
All-seeing eye.
What is your day job? I don't know if that's.
I work in marketing for an X-ray manufacturing plant. So I do brochures, and I work on 3D models, and I color things, and I write, and I do the website, and I work just in marketing. So I do Twitter and Instagram and Facebook and stuff like that in my company. And it taught me a lot about how to do Instagram and Facebook and Twitter in my life.
Okay, so how do you?
It's like super cool.
So we can move this on to it'll be the final question in theory, but not the finish. I did punch my mic. I punch my mic all the fucking time. But what advice do you have for like aspiring streamers? And like, so if you're talking marketing specifically, do you have any advice in marketing? Like, hitting up Twitter, hitting up Instagram, that type of stuff?
I have found so when I started streaming, like I was just like, okay, people are gonna find me by myself. I'm gonna just sit there and I'm gonna hang out and I'm gonna stream and I'm gonna see what happens. And people would come in, and people would like come in for a second. They'd be like, oh, hey, how you doing? Blah 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 blah. And then like some people would stay and some people would leave. But like back then, I didn't use social media, so all of my like advertising from stream came directly from the stream. I would say that Discord started off great, and Discord was like the way to do it. So if you had like a Discord, you can talk to people, and it like created like these wonderful, wonderful bonds between you and friends. It's how I met Becca. I joined in communities and stuff like that back in the day, and it's been like probably the greatest things ever. But like for like a networking point of view, past Discord and meeting people and meeting friends and stuff like that on Discord, Twitter is like the way to go. I have found that Twitter has been the most beneficial thing for my stream. And if you're gonna network and you're gonna try and do it, just all you gotta do is talk to people on Twitter. It doesn't matter if you post something and someone comments on it, say hi, how you doing? Talk to them back, because they're just people and they're just there to talk to you. So essentially, just talk to people like you would normally, and that's like the only advice that you need to do anything.
That is,
of course, you got to not be a douchebag, but
yeah, don't be an asshole.
yeah, I guess that's the main rule. Don't be a dick. You're not a dick, you're good to go. Unless you're Keem. Keem's an asshole, but God, people love Keem.
So I think there's an interesting, I think if you commit to it, if you are open to it and you commit to it, this idea, I think someone said like they use the term edgelord, of just kind of being a dick about things, but it has to be a part of your brand and it has to be something that you commit to. And unfortunately, like I've tried to think of like, oh, how do I do that? And I fucking can't. Like I can't be an asshole to that level. Like to a memorable, committable level that someone would be like, I'm gonna follow that person. They said a dickish thing that's like hilarious.
Yeah, well, some people are like you're really mean to people, but like they're super nice. You can tell they're super nice, and that's like what attracts people. But like if you're 100% a dick, you will turn away everybody. It doesn't matter.
Yeah.
Unless you're there to attract more dicks.
I think you purposely have to be a dick.
Dicks are gross.
Dicks are gross.
Dicks are ugly motherfuckers. I don't know if you can swear on this channel, and I'm super sorry.
You can.
I've been swearing I've been swearing so much.
There's a thing you have to be like, I mean, it says, are you 18? And then you click. And if you're not 18, that's on you. It's not on me. You know?
There you go. It doesn't matter anymore. We're past that.
You clicked the thing saying you're 18.
You gave consent, you mother.
Yeah, after that, I don't give a fuck. Someone comes in and be like, you were cussing in front of my kid. Like, I'm sorry, your kid clicked the I'm 18 button, so your kid's a goddamn liar.
Dad, he was legal. Yeah. He's an asshole.
Yeah. It's his fault, not mine. You should have been.
Yeah.
Yeah. I can't get my finger in the screen. There we go.
Just tweet at people, though. That's my advice. Tweet at people.
Yeah,
stream.
I've noticed.
If you're gonna stream and you want to stream. Just do it. Screw it. Doesn't matter. Don't be afraid. Don't be nervous. Hit the live button. Just hit the live button. Everything works out. Like I was super nervous before this. We went live and I'm good to go. Doesn't matter. Nothing matters. Shit works out.
So we got into the conversation earlier about
was the dick thing?
No, the gremlins. We're talking about the technology gremlins.
Got it. Were you having difficulties?
You've been streaming for a couple of years now.
Yeah.
What kind of hurdles have you overcome technology-wise? Like, do you have anything memorable? I love talking tech, by the way, but you don't have to get like, super informative. I mean, what kind of hurdles? Like,
gosh.
What have you grown from? I mean, I see you've got like some really dope-ass lights behind you. They look like they're just wrapped around. Is that a door?
Yeah, they are. This is my closet. I don't have a cool room. I just have a nice looking light system behind me. You do.
Like your lighting is beautiful.
So I have a turtle, and I used to have a different room in this house, and my turtle used to be in the same room. So back in the day, I used to have that. I would stream. The stream behind me would have my wardrobe. I always had it open. It didn't matter what it was. It was never closed, and you could see my bed, and you could always hear my turtle tank. Like no matter what I did, so the sound was just really crappy. And we've upgraded so much in the stream to like make it like presentable. Like I have a ring light, I have a better microphone, I have a stream deck, I've got lights, I've got good lighting. It's important. I have a better webcam. My computer's gone through like 19 upgrades just to make things work. It's just like, it's cool, but like it's things that I would do normally in life. Like I would want to have a better mic to talk to my friends online. I guess the stream deck is, you're pointless, but I love you. You know, I don't really use it for anything.
Well, I have the touch portal on my phone.
Okay.
I just set it up.
That's the same shit.
Clip button. I use the clip button more than anything now, and it stopped working the other day, and I got infuriated because then I had to go through my VODs and clip shit that I wanted to have clipped because I was like, I hit that clip button. I want it clipped now.
Hell yeah. Like, you gotta go back. Do the thing where you have a marker and then just go back later. I guess you can just use the click button. Never mind. You do what you gotta do, man.
Yeah,
Whatever
hit my
works.
clip
I don't
button.
clip any of my stuff. Nobody clips anything for me either, so it doesn't even matter.
Well, that's why nobody will clip it for me. I'm like, you know what? If I think it's kind of funny, I'll clip it, and then if I think it's worthy, I'll whip it up into something later. But
what I have realized, and hear me out here, it's gonna sound weird, but I am too funny that it is impossible to pick out what to clip.
you are too funny to clip.
So I just highlight things. I'm too funny to clip. Nobody knows what's
Boom.
funny and not because I'm hilarious.
You're too
I'm the
funny to
funniest
clip.
guy
In the
I'm
world.
too funny to clip. Yeah, in the world.
How do
What's
you,
up?
how do you okay, so here's another question. How do you do those speed when you do your speed drawings,
Yeah.
when you put them up on Twitter, are
Yeah.
those like something that you like, is that from your Twitch like VODs, or how do you do that? Like,
No,
is that something you just do on your free time and then you put that out there?
that's something I do in my free time.
Okay.
I haven't streamed in a while, so this is super weird that I'm doing a stream interview when you should probably ask me more art questions if you're gonna do it, to be honest.
I have all the
If
questions.
you guys want to know anything about art, definitely ask me because I'm definitely the guy for that. I haven't streamed in a smidge. So when I started doing time lapses, a couple friends were telling me to do them, and they said that would be probably the best way to do things. If I wanted to get my art out there and wanted to advertise my art, it would be to do it on Twitter. So I started doing. I have my mascot's name is Gus, and Gus is an adorable little baby goblin. If you've seen him, he looks like this. He's the cutest motherfucker ever. I think it went up. I don't know if it went up already, but there. This is Gus. And essentially what it started out as is on my overlay, I have a thing where you can command in chat, and then the command in chat changes the image on the thing. So I have like, God, how many do we have, guys? We have like 16 Gus's now in there, and they're all different things depending on the mood. And so I do these small Gus drawings, and then I started to do time-lapse Gus drawings, and I started to put them on Twitter. So the first drawings that you guys will have ever seen on Twitter were time-lapse Gus's. And they're just different things. Like I make him like Pennywise the Clown. I made him like Iron Man before. I've made him like a pirate, and I just dress him up. He's like my dress-up character at this point. We make him as a sweet-ass zombie, but like so much has changed with that, and the time lapses has essentially grown. When I originally did them, I would do them on stream. I would then cut my VOD. I would speed up that VOD using like Premiere or like Hit Film Pro or anything like that, and then I upload them to Twitter. And then I bought an iPad Pro, and the iPad Pro is what I use now. So I use it with Procreate. Procreate has a built-in time-lapse function, so I can draw something, and then it'll play it back to me. I can export it, and then I can upload those directly to Twitter. So I do them in my free time at night because it's easier, and I don't have to worry about chat getting in the way. If I was to draw something, it would take me it takes me like an hour to do like a time-lapse, an hour to 2 hours, depending on how much I care about it. And if I was to do it on stream, that's like a 5-hour stream. Obviously, because I'm talking. I'm very interactive as a streamer. I interact with chat more than any art streamer probably that exists in the world. And I don't know, if I was to do it, it would just take me so much longer. Just so much longer. We have 18. We have 18 Gus faces up in chat. Thank you, Aqua. You are best mod. We don't have mood here, though. I know. So yeah, we do have Procreate now. And Procreate just does it essentially for me for the time-lapse part. It's like impossible to add music, or else I would. I've tried so much.
To add like just so you don't
like a background track, yeah, just something.
You don't edit it or anything, or
no, I don't have to. Super easy.
I feel like you could put like a little background track in there if you wanted to like just pop it.
I would
into,
love.
Like...
It's so hard though. It's so hard to put the background track in like on the iPad. It's just like ridiculous. So I gotta like put it to my. So I can upload it directly from my iPad. Or if I wanted to add music, I'd have to send it to my computer, edit it on my computer, resend it to Twitter, and it's just like so much longer.
That is effort.
I do it at like 10 p.m. at night, so I'm like tired as hell by the end of it. I go.
Yeah. All my clips that I put up, which I'm going fucking supernova here soon, just putting up a lot at one time. Yeah, I'm doing about 3 clips a day now, probably.
Okay.
Which is a lot. Like 21 clips a week. I don't even want to think of how many. That's 84 a month.
Look at him doing quick math.
Yeah, doing math. Hey, Chris. Welcome to the Diehm stream. How you doing, Chris? Hey, buddy. That is our resident norm. Chris Goodrich pops in from time to time. He will. Okay, so actually, real quick, I'm gonna do this, guys. If you haven't um, followed Ga,
Me.
follow that link. Go follow Ga. Is that
That's me.
working as a link? Yeah, go follow Ga, guys. If you haven't gone to follow Ga, go and follow Ga. He streams from time to time. If you haven't followed him on Twitter, go to follow him on Twitter. He's also got a ton of really cool shit on there that he does.
Time to time. I stream occasionally.
Well, you're just very like
I'm very active on Twitter.
If you're very much, you're doing good, Chris. We miss you. Chris always makes jokes about how he sleeps in the bush next to my house because he lives like 30 minutes from me.
He probably does.
So, we're hopefully gonna have a fun advertisement about that. But he got really jealous when I got a dog because my dog sleeps under the bush now. He was like, "What the hell?" So guys, if you have go follow Ga at those channels as soon as you can. Do it right now. I don't even care. You can watch the rest of this
do it right now.
on. Do it now. Go follow Ga.
Do it right now.
If you haven't, and if you have, go unfollow and then follow Ga immediately. We want to just spam him with follows in 1 minute. Just
yes.
Do it.
Spam me with follows.
I dare you.
I dare you too.
We dare you. So, okay. So we had a whole bunch of we have best pencil shade. That was a question that popped up.
2H.
2H, cool. I don't know.
Thin, nice thin 2H. Good for line work. 2B for shading.
Apparently, you have a foot cam, but not a turtle cam.
I had a foot cam.
You had a foot cam.
Yeah. So
were your shoes that cool?
No. They weren't. So okay. So the story that essentially would conspire from it was, as I was mentioning earlier, I used to do Friday drunk streams, and we called it FUF. And FUF stands for it originally used to stand for Fucked Up Fortnite Fridays. And I would play with 3 people, and then we were like, fuck Fortnite on Fridays. Fafan. Fafaf? I don't know. And then we changed it back, we didn't really change it. It's still FUF, and it stands for Fucked Up Friday with Friends. And we haven't done it in a little bit, but I would get really, 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 really abnormally shit-faced on Fridays. I've puked way too many times in this bathroom right here to my right. Unfortunately.
What was your drink of choice?
I like gin. But I drink a lot of beer.
You are a hardened man.
I don't want to die. Yeah, we used to get
you
really
are a hardened man. If you
I used to work in retail, every Friday. The way this started, let me tell you, we had Friday trucks, and I used to work at a Best Buy, and we were completely understaffed, and we used to have Friday trucks, and on Friday trucks, I would come in at 3 p.m. and I'd be there until 12 a.m. So I'd work 9-hour days lifting boxes and shit like that off truck, and it everybody I worked with was so incompetent, and I would get home and I'd be like, yep, we're gonna get shit faced in stream. So we get shit faced in stream, and we would play really, really stupid games. And one Friday I didn't do it with friends, but I ended up playing House Flipper, and I got really, really, really drunk. I puked this night. Definitely puked this night.
By yourself? I'm so sorry.
Oh, yeah, I puked by myself. You gotta puke by yourself, man. You don't want to puke with people. That's just fucking weird. So I have 2 cameras.
Nobody hold your hair or anything, you know?
Yeah, nobody held my hair. It was ridiculous. So I have 2 cams. I have 2 Live 6920s that I use, and I essentially I was drinking beer this night, so I attached this second cam to the lip of the beer bottle. So as I would drink, it would look like it was chewing into my mouth. So the second cam would be oh, it'd be coming at me, it'd be really gross. Nobody would want to see it, but everybody loved it. And that was my main camera. And I must have went to sleep or something like that with making that my main camera. So at the end of the night, I threw it on the ground and it positioned towards my feet. So the next stream that I did was the next day, and I was completely sober and had completely forgotten about what I had done that night. And I go into my big cam, and my big cam is what normally shows my face, and this time it just shows my feet. So it stemmed the start of this foot cam thing, and everybody wanted to see this foot cam thing. And it's like one of my main clips is foot cam, and it's like one of my most viewed clips. And it's disturbing how many people like foot cam. So we made it a thing for a bit, and then it spammed to all hell, Becca. She spammed it to all hell, so I got rid of it. So basically, I didn't have it on a timer, and it just kept going foot cam, foot cam.
So I don't know how this happened to me, but I mean, it's interesting. Like, you have to, like, okay, so I'm going to open this premise. I always thought that I would never have the opportunities a booby streamer would have.
Yeah, just show your boobies.
Well, and here's the thing. You know, I'm a large dude. I'm not sure.
I know.
I never thought anybody would be like, hey, I should watch that. But somehow on Instagram, I got put into the bear community.
Okay.
Which I mean, if you don't know what bears are, they're large, hairy.
Yeah, no, I got you.
Gay gentlemen.
I'm up. Yeah.
Someone sent me a message, and he was like, "Hey, man, just letting you know, like, think you're a handsome dude. I know you're a straight married man. However, that makes you more attractive to me." And I'm like, "All right, thanks." And then he says to me, just so you know, I think you would be huge in the bear community if you took your shirt off and streamed with your shirt off. And I was like, what? And so I think it could blow up. I think foot camming is your thing.
What? No, dude, you should get some. Dude, bear it up.
No, I'm not gonna bear it up. It's not my thing. You know.
Apparently, I'm an otter.
Are you an otter?
What Ascanto is telling me.
My coworker told me that one. I said something about a bear. And my coworker was like, "I'm more of an otter." And I'm like, "Okay." And then
I don't know what that is.
My boss popped his head out and he goes, "Oh, are you talking Harry Potter right now?" And we were like, "Yes."
I'm a Potter. You're a wizard, Harry. I'm just a skinnier bear?
Just a skinnier bear. That's what an otter would be, I think. Yeah.
Roar!
Yeah. I don't know. I was like, but I thought it was an interesting thing, but it's the internet kind of like taking something and just running with it. You know, going your own way.
You are a bear, man. I don't know.
Well, I'm not going to be streaming with my shirt off. I don't think, I just not my thing, you know?
You just can't show nips. That's all you got, man. You can just dance.
You can't show nips? Like, even if you're a man?
No, there's no nips. Wait, actually,
on Twitch? I don't know.
I think you have to, how does it work now? When can you show nips?
I don't bat any which way, Chris. I bat one very specific way, but someone just wanted me to take my shirt off on stream, and I just said, I appreciate that, thank you. I'm not going to, but I just thought it was interesting. I've never put myself into that position of a booby streamer. Like, I was like, oh my god. I was like, I bet if I did this for 6 months, I'd be having D pics in my.
Oh, 100%, man. You would be getting all the D pics.
I'd be getting all the D pics.
Oh my god, you'd be swimming in dicks.
I'd be swimming in dicks.
And that's like, if someone, not every man's fantasy, but
and if someone sent it to me, or if someone sends me like booby pics, I'd be like, listen here, I'm offended. I am getting unwarranted titty pics, and I am not happy.
When you receive titty pics, you just be like, show me your dick now.
Yeah, where's your dick?
Let's see that.
This is a dick only stream.
Yeah, I don't want these messages up in chat. I want to see your penis.
I just thought it was interesting. Like, it came across my mind. I was like, what the hell? Like, I've just never thought, like, oh man. So the internet, like the foot cam thing, I'm like, it's the internet just running away again. That's what I was thinking of. That's why we went on this spew. I was like, internet's running away. They're on that foot cam.
We just did a charity stream where I put on more clothes for every dollar donated.
That would kill me. Just because it gets hot in here.
Shirts by the end of it.
Proud feet.
So
enjoy your feet, guys.
Enjoy your feet.
Enjoy your feet. That would kill me if I were to try and do like more clothes. It would get so hot.
Oh, I was dying.
Yeah.
It was like midnight. I was like sweating my balls off. They're like, no fan. Don't turn on your fan. I'm like, I'm gonna fucking die.
I will die.
I'm literally, I couldn't like sweat out of my body anymore from up top, from like the torso. I was like sweating out of my legs, and I didn't even know my legs could sweat.
Were you I mean, were you wearing more than one pair of pants, or were you not even wearing pants?
No. Only shirts.
Only
I had 19 shirts
You
on,
just
so I'm sweating out of like
stand up and
places
just
I
top
didn't know
heavy,
could sweat. I was like, you could like, I started off the stream so like hyper, like so happy, so let's like get this, let's do it. And by the end of it, I'm like, when is this gonna end? It hasn't been 2 hours yet.
For every dollar you put on a shirt.
No, for every $5.
Every okay, I was like I was like, that's nuts. If someone puts $100 in there, I don't know.
Yeah, no. $5 we put on a shirt, and I wore 19 shirts, and I sweat out of my legs.
And by the end, you were a bear.
And by the end, I was nothing because I sweat out all my body
fat. Sweat it all out of here. Oh man.
I used to be a bear.
You used to be a bear. And then this is the whole story. This is how you became.
Yeah, this is where I am now. This is what's up.
Where you are now.
What's up, guys?
It's fine. It's fine.
Good question.
Yeah, we just really.
I don't know what the question was, but I think
something about the foot cam. I had to ask about
something about foot cam. Yes, ask me whatever question you want, man. If you got weird questions, throw them up my way. I like weird questions.
I don't know.
Anybody
can ask something
weird questions. That's my forte.
What if I have no feet and they're just stubs where my ankles are? I don't know, Chris.
Probably with your feet.
You would be like footless.
You wouldn't have ankles.
Yeah. What's your art fantasy? Do you have an ankle? If your foot is gone, do you have an ankle?
Art fantasy? What does that mean? Like, she takes me home? Like, what kind of fantasy are we talking here?
Like a little Jack and Rose situation, except reverse, you know?
Girl, okay. Hey, Bex, can I paint you like one of my French girls?
Laying out, just, doing it.
Yeah, I want to body paint her. But I want to body paint her like Papa Smurf. That's my art fantasy. Nothing is hotter than your girlfriend just fucking painted like Papa Smurf. Not the girl Smurf, Papa. Yeah, I'm giving you the hat too.
Are you gonna okay?
Beard.
Just wearing like a white wig, or are you going to dye white?
Oh, I'm gonna get her a beard.
Yeah, but what about the hair? Papa Smurf has hair. Does Papa Smurf have hair?
Papa Smurf no. Papa Smurf doesn't have hair. He's got a red hat, doesn't he? And a beard.
That's a great question. I've never seen it. But you have to Google Papa Smurf.
I have to Google Papa Smurf now. Yeah, he's got a red hat and he's got a beard.
Okay. But he doesn't have hair.
For anybody confused, he probably has hair under the red hat, but I don't gotta worry about it. Smurfette, the only girl Smurf, I think. Yeah, Smurfette was the only girl surrounded by like 100 other Smurfs. It was real weird.
We've gotten so specific on Papa Smurf.
Yeah, 100%.
I'm highly impressed.
I've been literally. So basically, what I do in the morning is I wake up and I look at pictures of Papa Smurf.
Oh, okay.
And I try to I paint the vision, I make sure I can see it and visualize it in my head. So when I finally, when I see Becca again, I just see her, I'm going to paint her just perfect, like a masterpiece. And we're going to go to TwitchCon. Bex, you cool about going to TwitchCon as Papa Smurf?
Okay. You're going to paint. Okay. So you're going to paint on her. I thought you were going to paint like on a canvas.
No, I'm painting her.
Papa Smurf. You're going to paint her.
She's going to be Papa Smurf. Yeah.
How long do you think you're going to have to sit still for that? That's a great question. Yeah. She was planning on it.
Body paint, JJ. What would you like me to body paint you as? Let's ask you some questions.
I would like
body paint this one man.
I would like to be like the kids with the drawn on abs and muscles when they're wearing the Hulk suit. I want that body painted onto my body. Like
easy. What was that? I don't know if you saw it. What was that one movie where they made fun of 300?
Where they made fun I don't know what it was, but I know what you're talking about.
Where they had that guy where he painted on his abs with spray tan? Yeah, we should do that.
Well, so I was just watching a video the other day. Is apparently Meet the Spartans. That's what it was.
Meet the Spartans, yes.
Apparently, what they did was they still were incredibly ripped gentlemen, but to make them look even more ripped, they had added sort of a spray tan that accented their abs more.
For the real movie?
For the actual 300, like they had to, they added a tan like that, like contouring. They sprayed in the contouring to add like a shading to their abs to make them look even more cut.
Tricky fucks. This is why women's cheekbones are so large. It's contouring, guys. It's tricky.
God damn. Sometimes you're like walking up to a lady and you're like, them some nice cheekbones. And then you get up to her and you're like, I've been tricked. So many times. All the contouring.
She doesn't even have cheeks.
She's like my cheeks, and then they're just like shaded.
Oh, it'd be beautiful.
Oh, damn. But no, that's what they did with the abs and stuff. It was very interesting.
That's some tricky shit, man.
But I want painted like the Hulk's body onto my body. Just that would be hilarious.
You want him green?
Yeah, I want to be green, and then I want the contouring. Green? I want all that contouring on the uni-ab, but make them look like abs.
Got it.
And then
I can do that for you.
Contouring the muscles and the bingo wings, you know, to look like big muscles.
I mean, you're probably only like 4 hours away. I'll be over in a minute. I'll bring my green paint.
I'll wake up tomorrow. I just hear. I'm like, "What's up?" And you're like, "Hey, man, I am ready." It's like
Hulk paint.
I'm going to work. I don't know what you're doing. I was gonna paint you. I thought we talked about this. I was super excited.
Don't you know, Becca?
Dude, I don't think Becca's down. That we're magic. Now what do we do? Oh, Aqua's saying they found out that we're magic. Now what do we do?
Oh, I don't know. Hide.
Oh, Aqua. Okay, I get it. I understand.
About the contouring.
Yeah.
They know about the contouring. We know. They know. We know.
We figured it out
at this point.
We're dead tomorrow. We're dead tomorrow.
Yeah, probably 100% dead.
Like you figured it out. We must kill you.
Illuminati.
Oh, man, Illuminati. Okay, well, I have had probably I've had some of the best times talking to you, Ga.
Says that to everybody.
Yeah. Don't even worry about it.
He's like, leave.
Go smoke a cigarette. I have had the best time, but I gotta go actually cook dinner. My wife's coming home.
No worries, man.
If I don't have food on that table, she's gonna be like,
tomatoes. I remember.
Yeah, my wife's gonna be like, bitch, what were you doing while I was at work? And I'd be like, yeah, you know. So I'm gonna go finish dinner. But God, thank you so much for dropping in, guys. Actually, God, anything you want to tell everybody before you leave? Is there anything you just want to like kind of final note?
No.
That's a lot of pressure. No.
Don't be an asshole.
Don't be a dick.
Yeah,
don't
be a dick.
The lesson of this entire stream
was. That's the takeaway.
Don't be a dick.
Don't be a dick. They're gross.
Dicks are gross.
If you've learned anything, it's that.
Dicks are gross.
Dicks are gross. That's what I'm taking you away with. Dicks are gross.
Dicks are gross.
End it. Cut stream, Jay. Let's go.
All right, guys.
Thanks, man. Thanks for having me.
So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys have a great day. So go follow Ga. Hit him up on Twitter. Hit him up on Twitch. Catch him anytime he's live. Do me that huge favor. If you guys are bored, we're going to have this interview up later on YouTube here soon. So if you're watching this live, this is going to be up on YouTube, iTunes, Google Play, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, and CastBox if that's your speed. So we're going to be on all those podcasting platforms. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to be live with the awesome Zalthara. We're going to be playing Don't Starve Together, which is one of my favorite games of all time. Zalthara is one of my favorite people of all time, and she was actually the first person I've ever interviewed long time ago.
Awesome.
6 or 8 months ago. I don't know. So we'll be back tomorrow, but go and catch Ga. And we'll see you guys again. Thank you guys so much for joining. God, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
A wonderful day. And I'll see you guys next time. Guys, welcome to the Diehm stream. Describe your stream in 5 sentences. We're funny. You're back! Let me start by saying I love my wife, but she needs to leave me alone. Hey, I found a cookie. We do interviews.
Oh, awesome, dude.
We do buddy streams.
I guess I probably don't need the shovel anymore. Inconspicuous.
You're getting really good at the shooting.
I'm a murderous bastard.
Murderous bastard. We do retro streams. Woo!
Got it.
Woo! Woo!
Beat the game. Got him.
Woo! We're pretty green. Join us every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 a.m. Central here on the Diehm stream.